Greetings and welcome back to the channel. We have reached double digits with the Game of Thrones episodes. I don't know what that means. That's just a thing. Anyway, in the last episode we chose to kick that guy off the wall after smacking him around with a sword a little bit. The big guy, the muscly lad, who we took vows with, kinda saw just the ending and then bolted. So he may not want to come with us to the forest anymore. So that would solve that problem.
Our people are starving and afraid. The Whitehills have driven them away from the ironwood groves.
Out of the way!
To make matters worse, your brother Ethan had me collect provisions from the small folk. And so they come to us, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and retain our position in the north if we can't even feed the people we see before us? It's like the dead of winter's come. And it doesn't look like it's getting better.
These are hard times, to be sure. Harder than I've ever seen.
We could always
I'll do
give
whatever
them
it takes
swords
to get us through it.
and spears, train them,
Well, I hope we can figure something
build up our own
out.
army.
As long as the Whitehills are in our house, we have to be careful.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this. Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me!
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her. This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
She bit your man! How did that happen? What did he do to her?
That doesn't matter. It matters what she did.
No.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me?
Your men are out of control! That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline.
You afraid of a young girl with all the armed soldiers you
What?
have?
I'm not afraid. I want order. But this house is in a shambles. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Careful, boy.
You yourself had the gall to strike one of my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us, and now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Wait.
That's gonna
Forgive
ruffle a
her.
few feathers.
Forgive her. The passions of youth. No one questions your authority, Griff. You have the power.
Oh, I like him. You thought this was your man, Roderick? He's mine. A dog to be sure, but my dog. That's how I like to see you, Foresters. Oh, foolish Roderick.
Yep.
Now I'll have to put you in your place.
Try it. Oh, we didn't even get a button for a
Fucking
quick time.
humility. Oh, this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that! I'll cut you down like straw men! Take him, Royland! My
Quick time.
bloody pleasure!
Quick time.
I'll fucking kill you myself!
No. Make him watch this.
Well, now he's
I
unarmed.
bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
No. Fuck you.
I will not yield.
You bloody snot! Why don't you fucking get it?
Quick time event.
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay's snow taught him good. Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
Don't you dare! You stay down!
No.
Stay in the mud like a dog!
No.
This
Sorry.
is my place!
You fool!
Quick time.
What?
Bloody cripple! Are you fucking dead?
You'll never keep the foresters down!
Hold there, or you're next!
Please, Lord Griff, not the arm! If you persist, Lord Roderick may lose it.
Now, stay down.
No.
Tell me!
Will you be a good little forester?
Nope.
You can't.
Sorry.
I command you!
You're not in charge.
You should
Fear me!
I'm
Why?
in charge here!
No, you're not. You're just a fourth-born bitch.
Have you had enough, Griff? We done here. Don't think this is over, Roderick! You'll see! I will make you suffer for this! Trust in that!
No, you're just a whiny little bitch.
My boy.
Careful, he's badly injured.
Roderick, you didn't let him do it. He couldn't keep you down.
You were brave. But there will be consequences, my son. We both know
yeah.
that.
Yes, we do. Oh, we're not going to yield to them now. We've stood up to them this whole time. We're not going to just suddenly start yielding now. No. They're not going to win. All the other efforts from all the other people, they're not going to be in vain. They're going to come back and show that we stood up the whole time. Ah, trophy earned. Intention known. Well, there you go.
You see that? Standing up to Griff has made him harsh. More severe. He could have killed you. But what you did, the strength you showed us. You looked like yourself again.
I just hope I didn't make things worse. I couldn't let him punish you.
I know you couldn't. And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me.
Yes, it was.
I'm
glad
ready
you
to change
finally.
now.
I'm glad you finally see
Willing to
that.
do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick.
That's good. I'm sure a time will come when our house will call upon you to do what's necessary. But that time is not now.
And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well. What you did, provoking Griff, it hasn't taken our house to war just yet. But
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
can't.
What? After everything we just...
I can't burn it.
Trophy earned, Your Grace.
The Khaleesi will see you now. Try to keep your head about it.
Well, this is definitely the end of this particular chapter sequence.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
Hey, it's her. I recognize her from one of the very few TV episodes I saw. Isn't she the sister of that really weird, creepy elf dude? Isn't she supposed to marry some, like, warrior? I don't know.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Grit's death was an accident.
Mira, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Mira,
about that.
just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me?
We are weak. We have no allies. And Griff will make us pay for your defiance.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
That's a trap.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen,
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
That's true.
It's time to go.
Well, they want to kill us anyway, so... I suppose leaving now would be a good time. Trophy and Master of Arms. Let's see. We're just above average with Beskar, just below with Defied, Marjorie, Inspector Tyrion. Huh. Oh, we gave him a... Damn, I wonder what everyone else did for us only get 17.8%. Only 32.4 stood up. Wow. A lot of people kept the Ironwood Decree. Well, that's... yeah, I can... you know, it helps the house, so... it may come in handy. We never know. I don't think we're going to need the stamp anymore. Episodes. We're not updating content. Bollocks. 2, 3. Sons of Winter. Hello! Begin episode 4. And unfortunately we've got to sit through this loading screen again of the map. Which is still cool, it's very steampunkish. But we've already seen it a couple times now, so... the downside of live streaming. You can't edit these bits out. Which I apologize for, but, you know. When you stream from a console... oh, it's taking a while.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
There we go.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove. That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
Why are are they called wildlings? Is it simply because they're not part of the 7 great families or something? 7 great houses?
My true name is Sarah. Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenn?
Wait, what? Ah.
You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine?
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
We saw the damn thing. Malcolm got torched by it.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson?
No.
And stay down?
Fuck you. Dumbass little
Don't
force-born
think
bastard.
this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Yeah, well. Bye-bye. And there's our witness. Well, he's definitely not coming with us to the North Grove. Oh well. Oh, straight through the middle of the chest there. That had to be a sharp sword to pierce the sternum like that. I don't think they'd believe
I knew
it.
you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me, and we fought,
And you threw him clear off the wall. You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said, Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something.
Like what?
Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett, you told me there wouldn't be any trouble with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No. But you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Yes, we've heard. Oh, trophy earned. The old, the true, the brave. We didn't even do anything. We just pressed 2 buttons. One of the easiest trophies ever. And here's the steampunk map. Really wish we could have had the option to skip it by now. Nope. No, hang on. Resume. No. Fine. Enjoy the industrialness of it. Without trying to get motion sick. And we're back in again. I wonder who will give us first. Asher, I think. Yep. We're back with Asher. Neat. We get to talk to the blonde dragon-owning elf girl.
Do you know how many men have stood before me
sure.
with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you,
but maybe we do.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
There it is.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Hello again.
Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
No, we'll approach him, why not? He's pretty. We smell like your older one.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before.
I have this.
Drogon? How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him? He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight it.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared.
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword.
I'm not a sellsword.
Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title?
No.
My undying gratitude?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please,
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children, and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
we both want the same thing here. To liberate Meereen, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want to.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace. Beskar knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
I think that was the wrong response. Whoops. Sorry.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Meereen?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded.
Oh well.
But your uncle stays here.
Fair enough, he needs to heal anyway.
If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good.
We need
Croft will
those
get you
men.
settled
Why
in.
would we put them in danger?
It's going to be a long night.
Nah, not really.
Told you we didn't want to go back to Meereen. What the hell was that?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Beskar.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Yeah, she's not happy.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
We got 2 more.
She really is not happy. You don't go near a woman sharpening a sword, especially when she's pissed off at you. Trophy earned, none so wise. Oh, he's training again. That's always a good sign.
Curse this bloody leg.
It's not your leg that's a problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat it? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
Look at me, Royal. I can barely hold this damn thing, much less swinging.
So, you're gonna give up then?
No.
There are other ways to fight, my lord. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected. Like what?
Put a blade in your cane.
You. Come at me.
Hide a thin blade in your cane. That'd be unexpected.
Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knee. Wait for me to attack.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Roderick!
Ah, we missed it. Damn.
Let's try it again.
Haha, we got it that time.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me.
Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
With an
Lady
Astra
Elena,
company.
I hear we're to become sisters.
Nice.
Talia,
Yeah,
Roderick.
bad news.
can I speak with you? Privately.
Definitely bad news.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home, sis.
That
Yes,
point.
well,
don't
that's
think
why I
he
came,
was-
actually.
Ha!
Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and...
And he wanted to teach you a lesson.
As if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean...
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
The fuck?
Lord threatened my family.
That I
Told
did
my
not see
father if
coming.
he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Elena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help, but my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
Yeah, alright.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
Ooh. Soldiers, that's what we need. Archers too, long range.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat.
Nice.
They're yours. If you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole
Yeah.
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick?
Your
Griff
men.
has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehill still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming.
My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Crick. Arthur.
Oh,
Could you give us a moment?
Oh, that's so cool. What a gesture. The whole elite
You don't know how
guard.
much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children.
I love you, Elena.
I love you too.
Oh, you too. So adorable together. Oh. And on that note, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We do daily gameplay videos. I'd love you to join the family. I read and respond to comments, and I'd love to hear your tips, advice, and opinions, thoughts,
He's too soft.
anything.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie...
Trolling to a minimum.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married.
Anyway, that being said, until next time, stay safe, stay beautiful, and keep flying.
The Lannisters despise
It may not be much, but for some it's enough. Bye.